Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going through a pair of 71 through 76 GM convertible top actuator motors. These are for the 6-year period that GM used the scissor top convertible setups. From working on these over the years, I found one easy way to avoid problems with the top is servicing these units, checking for any worn parts, and replacing the dried up grease. After removing from the car, there are 3 screws holding the unit together. Once separated, you will see one of the gears is attached to the cover with a clip. We will be removing that shortly. You will also have to remove a plate that covers the worm gear drive. The worm gear may have to be pried out using a screwdriver. 90% of the time, this will be where most of the wear is. Thankfully, this one is still in usable condition. If the gear is too worn, it is best to replace that whole side with an already reconditioned unit, as no parts are available. On this side, the worm gear assembly had a small crack where the cable plugged in. I couldn't remove the one bearing washer without filing it down first. To remove the remaining gear from the housing, carefully pry up on the washer, making sure not to distort it. You will have to reuse it. After everything is broken down, I use some thinner in a spray bottle to clean off all the old grease. During reassembly, I first cleaned any grime left over on the housings themselves. Next, new automotive grease was applied to all contact surfaces, and the unit's gears were reinstalled, making sure all were seated firmly. The cover was then attached over the worm gear and the main drive gear reinstalled. Finally, the outer cover was fitted in place and the lock washer was placed over the gear shaft and tapped on with a socket and hammer. Both sides were then bench tested for full range of motion in both directions, and all excess grease was removed from the housings for paint. Please give us a like and subscribe to the channel for notifications on this project's progress and other how-to videos. Thanks!